I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This piano is a 1987 young Chang, originally manufactured, and we actually have a matching bench. We did a really thorough job on this. That's actually kind of rare, by the way. We have, and the bench is in really good condition, matching legs. So we refinished this piano, so cosmetically this piano is in really, really good condition. And then on the inside, we did a full refurbishing. So the refurbishing that we did, I've been a piano technician now for almost 30 years, 28 years. And I've developed this checklist over the years of what these pianos need. And this checklist just goes on and on and on. My wife has accused me in the past of being a little bit OCD about what we do on these pianos, but she just kind of lets it slide. I think she's okay with it. We've done it for so many years now. So this checklist that I'm talking about, this refurbishing checklist, it's very, very exhaustive. It's basically everything short of a full restoration. As a general rule, pianos have about 20 to 25 years of use, after which they need to be refurbished. And you can do that cycle maybe 2 or 3 times, and then after that, they just need to be totally rebuilt. So for example, those old uprights in the mirrors, those pianos are anywhere from the 1880s to the 1920s. And so by the time the piano gets to 100 years old or 140 years old, the parts are just basically so worn out that they have to be completely replaced. 1987, however, that's a completely different story. The parts are in good condition, but they just need refurbishing. So things like obviously cleaning everything, even though the piano's the cabinetry is all closed, everything on the inside is just completely filthy. The hammers, let's actually go over here, check out the action model. You can see what I'm talking about. The hammers from hitting the strings year after year after year, they get flattened. They're not this proper rounded kind of, I guess, egg shape, sort of. Like a, I don't know, oval-ish. They start out that shape and then they're just flat. And so that needs to be brought back to the proper shape. So it's not a flat surface that's striking the string, but it's more of that, not quite a point, but not flat either, that's actually coming in contact with the string. So there's adjustability all over the action. There's adjustability under the key to determine how far you can press the key, adjustability under there to determine the key height, adjustability here, it's called the capstan at the back of the key, adjustability right here, the let-off button. You've got adjustability for the tension on the bridle strap, for the checking right here. Then you've got adjustability, let's see, the blow distance, which is on this piano, it's simulated with this screw. You've got adjustability in the pedals, in the damper timing, when the spoons back here come in contact. Anyway, all of this stuff, as you can imagine, it basically, for the most part, it stays put, but 20 years is a long time. And so those things do drift a little bit. Parts, even if it's slight, it changes dimension, and slight changes absolutely add up to the point where the piano is not functioning appropriately. There's a very broad range, I would say, of what will function in a piano, and by function I mean you play a note and you get a sound, but there's a very narrow range of what is functioning correctly. And so that's what that demonstration on that action model is referring to, is ensuring that everything's functioning correctly. And that is basically, in a nutshell, what we're doing on a piano like this from 1987, is we're bringing everything from a broad range of kind of functioning where it's been in somebody's living room for all of these years, bring it back into that narrow range of functioning correctly again. So I would say, as just kind of a quick general rule, these pianos, they are, well, in this case, what, 30 years old, 35 years old, but functionally, these pianos that we've refurbished like this, they're 90, 95, 98% of what you're going to get from a brand new piano. And price-wise, generally we're about 50% of what this piano would be brand new, which, I mean, I'm very well aware, I'm very yeah, I guess just aware of what's out there, and value is just really something that makes a lot of sense to me, and that is important to me. That's how I live my life, and my tools, and my car, and all of these things. It's just a good value. So one last thing, and then I'll play it, and that is that if we were to perform all of these procedures on a piano for somebody retail, it would be far more than what we sell these pianos for. So there again, value is just of utmost importance. So let's hear it. Easy touch. Not bad for a little 109. 109 is 43 inches. Sounds really good. And it also has this middle pedal that when you push down, lock it, it quiets it down significantly. I think the idea there is so that you can play with a baby sleeping, or if you're in an apartment or something you want to play at night. That's a good little piano, and so touch, piano's great, as we talked about with the action model. Tone, I think this piano is pretty middle of the road, as far as not being too bright, not being too dark, and longevity. No question, this piano has many decades of excellent use left in it. Well, I mean we've started that clock over, so another 20, 25 years of really good use. Thanks for watching.